Hello and welcome to Soul Infused Monday. I am so excited that you're here. Every time I'm excited that you're here. So happy Monday. Welcome to the Soul Infused Monday show. Leave a comment below and say hello so I know that you're here. Also do that when you're watching the replay. When you are watching the replay or as you're watching the replay and you have a question, you have a comment, you want to engage. Energy does not know time and space, and I always go back too. So leave a comment below, say hello, hit the like and love button, and let's get this rolling together. So who's here? Who's in the house? Let me know. Linda is here. Jean is here. Hi. Fantastic. Hello, the UK. I love when Europe is in the house. So today it's all about finishing strong and on fire together for the rest of the year. I mean, it's freaking October. Can you believe it? I cannot. I don't know, the year flew by. So, and I want to use this moment. We have like October, November, December. We have like 3 more months. And often we start the year strong. We have ideas, intention, resolutions, goals. And then at the end of the year, we look back and so many times we look back and we didn't do what we wanted to do. Who can relate to that? Who is honest enough to admit that? Amber is here. Hi, Amber, you made it. Fantastic. Who else is here? Leave me a comment below. So, and if you're new to my show or to my work, I'm Sonia Bueno de la Torre. I believe that self-love is the foundation to inner and outer happiness. And I also believe that self-love, in order to have self-love, you gotta know who you are. You gotta know your true self. And through inner work and through peeling off the layers of who you are not being, you can get to that point. So if there's something you wanted to accomplish this year and you didn't do it yet, you still can. So I want to talk about what it will take, and I want to do this with you in interaction. So I want to start the show with asking you a question and also inviting you to remove any distractions. So mute your phone, close any other windows you have open. Allow yourself to have this time to be fully present, because we often multitask and we do 100 things at the same time and we do nothing really well. So put yourself first, be present, and give this time as a gift to yourself. So once you've done that, take a deep breath. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale through your mouth or through your nose and settle in. Take a deep breath to become present here with yourself, with me, and everybody else that is sharing this with you. Amanda, England is here too, twice. I love it. And Amber is saying, yes, often we have goals, we don't make them. Yes, still working on them. Fantastic. So tune in, take a deep breath, and think about one thing that you would love to do, or that you always wanted to do. And don't let your mind come in, oh, don't have time, don't have money. Forget about doing it or not. Like, what's one thing that you know you really want to do and you haven't done for whatever reason? It could be personal, it could be in your business. Maybe you want to put yourself out there in a bigger way. Maybe you have a message that wants to be out in the world, but you're lacking confidence, or you don't know, or you're afraid, whatever it is. Tune in for a moment. What's your big dream? Tune in for a moment. Allow yourself to tap in. Don't filter. Don't dismiss. Don't think too much about it. Don't overcomplicate it. It could be as simple as something very simple. It doesn't have to be like this. It has nothing to do with finances often, but what's something that's burning desire in you? Maybe your burning desire is to finally love and trust yourself and to be that empowered person that you know you can be. So take a moment, tune in, and leave a comment below what that dream is. And while you do that, and please do that, share with me. I can help you achieve that more if you actually share with me what it is. And if you're on the replay, do the same thing. And while you do that, I will share some of, if you've been following me, you might know this already. However, I fulfilled one of my biggest dreams this year. And I've had postponed that for over 40 years. The time wasn't right, it was too expensive, it wasn't money, anxiety, there was always some reason. And at the same time, when I was looking back over the years, what was really holding me back was never that. It was a fear of, what if I fulfill my biggest dream and then it's done? What do I do then? Then there's no meaning in my life anymore. I know that sounds kind of ridiculous, but that's how the unconscious mind thinks sometimes, and that's what runs you. So for the longest time, I didn't do it. And this year, March 2019, I fulfilled my biggest dream and I went swimming with the whales. Ooh, I get goosebumps when I think about that. I'm not gonna spend too much time sharing this, but what I'm gonna share is that it was one of the most incredible experiences in my life. It was the trip of my life. It cost me an arm and a leg and a kidney, and it was 10 times worth it. And I did not want to leave this planet without having done that. And it's not so much about you having this huge dream and you want to spend a lot of money. It's more about, who are you being? Who do you want to become on the journey? And what's missing for you to make that happen? What happened for me was that, and I've been doing bigger things year in, year out. But after that trip, I said to myself, okay, I want to keep living like this for the rest of my life. I wasted, and no, that's not true. I'm not going to say I wasted, because I didn't waste my time. I was developing to the person that I'm here now, and I did make choices out of where I was at that point. However, what I did not do, I didn't do a lot of things over the years in the past, because I didn't feel strong, I didn't feel confident. I was I was feeling so bad in my body. There were so many trips and things that I didn't do, just that I didn't want to show my body. I felt way too uncomfortable. So many things I didn't do that I missed out in a way, because of the way I was feeling about myself and the lack of confidence, even though I made myself believe it's because of money and time and all of the other things. Does that make sense, guys? Okay, let me check real quick before I continue what, I love you, Eva. Have a holiday. Jean, you want to have a holiday? Be more specific. Yes, tell me exactly. What's your dream holiday? Hello, I actually made it live. Woohoo, Linda, hello. Amanda, sit in hot springs in Iceland. Fantastic, write it down. Love it. Go back to San Francisco one more time. Great. It's a lot around traveling, and it's often the case. It's often about going somewhere to have an incredible experience. Okay. That's not ridiculous at all. I think same. What do you mean? What's ridiculous? Maybe I missed something. Nothing is ridiculous here. So I want to visit the beach just north of San Francisco called Point Reyes. Yes, you guys are very similar today. You all want to go yet? I'd like to go to India. Yeah, you all want to go somewhere. Okay, so what's holding you back actually? And what do you get to do to make that happen? And I tell you, I tell you, anything that will come up, I don't have the money, it's not the right time, my dog is sick, my children have to go to college, whatever comes up is just an excuse. And I'm not saying that lightly, because I've been the queen of excuses and I still come up with excuses sometimes. And I'm happy for anyone who calls me out on it, my coach, my friends, that say, Sonia, yeah, that's all bullshit. You can do it, right? So tune in. What if you choose to make that happen and you put the excuses aside? And who do you get to become in that process? What's missing for you to make that happen for you? Just tune in, just brainstorm a little bit about that, journal around that, make some notes. Don't only listen, really take the time to tune in. What is it? I don't know what my biggest dream is yet. I want to work towards finding out what that is. Okay, so I get that. You can find that out. And what if you tune into a feeling, an experience, right? But even finding out what your big dream is a great task. Isn't it a great task to focus on? I love it. So, and I know there's all that sometimes there are things in life that just happen. I'm not saying, oh, your reasons why are not valid. of course, there are things that sometimes happen. I am talking here in general, and you know yourself best. So I'm not judging. I'm not saying, oh, you could, but you just don't want to. Listen to what resonates with you and hear me when I say there's always a way. And if there's something you wanted to do for a long time and you haven't done it, it's because something is holding you back. So I want to inspire you, and you can start small. If you want to go, for example, Amber, that you said India. If you want to go to India, and that's like a huge thing away, you know, what relates to that? What's behind that wish? What are you wanting to experience? And how can you make small steps to that, right? Maybe it is to go to a workshop where there's Indian music and food, or what is the reason why you want to go to India, and you make one step towards it versus dismissing it completely and not going anywhere. And it's like, oh, someday I will do it. And often someday never comes. Someday never comes. So what will it take for you to fulfill your dream? And let's rephrase that. It's not only about fulfilling your dream. What will it take for you to use the rest of this year to finish strong and on fire, like excited about it, that you stand for yourself, that you stand for your vision, that you show up in the world as the person you know you can be, or the person that you want to be? What will it take to shift your energy, that even if shit hits the fan, that happens to all of us? This year was a very intense year with super highs and super lows. And if you follow me for a while and you've known me, you know I share all of those. So it's easy to say that, oh my God, Sonia, you're so on fire, you're so excited, so easy for you. I had really, really intense and challenging times this year as well. And some of it was health related. I was exposed to mold for a long time that I didn't know. I had horrendous health issues this year. Even got tricked. My immune system was so down that I fell back into depression. I had constant headaches. I was in a so low energy that I just did the bare minimum to keep things afloat, and it was very, very, very challenging. I'm sharing this with you because it's not always like, oh yeah, it's all the time great. The difference though, compared to this year, or in general the last years, or to the past when I was so caught up in it, is that I still kept doing certain things, and I chose different things to do that I know I would look forward to. You want to have something that fires you up. You want to have a good reason why you're doing this, whatever it is what you're doing. And here's the truth of the matter. Often we cannot do it alone. So find someone that will help you get there. A coach, friend, master, whatever it is. Go to an event, connect, create, do something, because alone we are never as strong as together. Okay, so I want to hear from you. Is this landing? Does this resonate? And what are you hearing me say? Take a moment right now. Don't be passive. You can make a choice right now in this very moment. And now sometimes when we're in a funk and we are so resistant and we don't want to do anything, even though we understand that what you're hearing is maybe the right thing, is so resistant. I know that because I'm not only being the queen of excuses, I am the queen of resistance. So I get it. So what if you take one little step right now? You tap into your heart, you allow yourself to be in acceptance with whatever you're going through right now, and you write in the comments, what's landing for you, what's resonating for you, or what is the support you need? Like, what are you hearing me say? What is landing for you? And the reason why this is so powerful to do is that you're not only sharing it with me, that is beneficial for me, by the way, because then I can support you better, but you set the intention and you put energy out there to create something versus just keeping it in. Oh, it's not going to be possible. Oh no, I don't want to share. Oh no, this is nah. You know, like whatever you're going through, or maybe you are excited and you do want to share it. Set an intention today, here, right now. If you want to, it's an invitation to finish, to make the rest of the year, make it count every day. Maybe you wanted to meditate every day or regularly and you haven't. Guess what? You can recommit right here, right now. Maybe you wanted to exercise. Maybe you wanted to lose weight. I don't know what it is that you wanted. Share with me and I can help you. But share with me what's resonating, what is landing, what are you hearing me say? And make it happen, because you can. And you matter. I say this so often. Listen, you are watching this right here, right now for a reason. You might not know the reasons. You might even not know what's driving you sometimes. You don't even know what your vision is, but something is compelling you. There's a calling. There's something that wants to birth. Even you don't know what it is, but you are here for a reason right now. And if you're in my community, it's because you matter and you have something to give. You have something to give. You have something to give to yourself. You have something to give to your family, to your friends, to the community, to the world. And what you have to give matters. It doesn't matter if you know what it is. It doesn't matter if you have the confidence. It doesn't matter if you're afraid. It doesn't matter if you're in resistance. It doesn't matter if you, I don't even know what else coming up, but it doesn't matter. Deep down inside, you know, because you have a calling. So if this resonates with you, take a stand for yourself, because I'm standing here for you. However, I can only do so much unless you work with me one-on-one and I get you places. But anyway, that's not about this right now. Stand in the fire for yourself right now. Stand for yourself. Make a commitment, make a decision, declare it here on Facebook right now in the comment section. And if you're watching the replay, do it as well. Declare, comment, put energy out there. Eva is saying what's landing for her alone. We are never as strong as we are together, experiencing this big time this week. I'm feeling deep gratitude for my extended family that is supporting me and brother through this hard time. Yes, and Eva, and I'm so happy you're here live, that you made it. Tricks and Chaos is in the house. Yes, absolutely yes. Stay connected, stay connected. Amanda is saying, I'm going to set up a ladies group here in my small town. Great. So I love this, Amanda, and I'm gonna support, because you shared it, I'm gonna support you. So you made the decision right now. Set the next step, by when exactly. Set the date and the time. You don't have to figure it out, but set one more step that it's taking you in the right direction. I love this, Amanda. By when? When? Set a deadline. Because then you can move backwards and work towards that. Love it. Jean is saying, making the rest of the year count excites me. We are going to launch a new business in 2020 once we've finished giving us the space we need at home. Okay, great. So, and then tune in. What does that mean to you specifically, Jean? What does it mean to you to make it count? Tune in. What does it mean? What does it mean for me? And anyone can ask the question, to make this year count. How do you want to feel at the end of the year? I've done more this year than in the last year combined. And even though I had so many issues and challenges, I kept looking forward to, okay, what else do I want to do? I went to a dance retreat. I went to another, you know, I love dancing. I went to another 4-day workshop, just danced my butt off for 3 days and nights. And I have booked another 2 dance trips, and I'm going to the Dream Big event in December as well, that I'm going to share more about you next week, because it's super, super amazing. I have no idea how I'm going to pull this all off, but here's what I know. When I make a decision and I just plant one seed and I put it in my calendar, it will happen. And it's not that that happened overnight. The deep inner work that I've done for so many years. So you can do it. You can do it no matter what, whatever it is. But do one thing that gets you one step further, and be very specific and no excuses. Have an accountability buddy. Make this year count. And I'm going to be for the rest of the year here with you on fire, because I want you to finish strong and on fire with me if you want that. Okay, so I'm going to jump off here in just a minute. If you have any specific questions, if you want to share yours, because not only get your personal feedback, you put your energy out there, please go ahead, even if we are not live anymore. Put a comment below, leave a comment below right here, right now. What's landing? What are you hearing me say? What are you going to implement? What will it take? Mareike, hello. I was thinking next new moon. Okay, Amanda, put it in the calendar, decide. Don't think now, new moon. When is new moon? Put it there, decide, period, go for it. Yes? Just at the moment, I'm busy to start my own business as a doctor for holistic medicine, and it's up and down and it needs energy, but deep in my heart, I know it's the right thing. Okay, good. As long as you know deep in your heart, is it your own business, Mareike? I just want to say, are you creating your own business or are you working for someone? Either way, it makes a difference, but it makes no difference in the sense of trust yourself, believe in yourself. If you know it, of course, it's not going to be easy to have your own business as one of the biggest spiritual growth venues you can go on, by the way, and it will be ups and downs. There is no straight line. So I love that you're going to do that. Oh, you said my own business. Fantastic. I'm happy to support you on that. I have a thought for you. We'll back to you on that. Fantastic. Thank you for sharing. Linda, making the rest of the year count with family, friends, and for myself. Okay, that's resonating for you, landing for you. I love that. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. I believe in you. And wherever you are right now in this very moment is okay. Take a breath. If you are on fire or if you are in resistance, if you are in love or if you are in fear, this moment right now counts. And you can shift at any moment. So I'm going to leave you with that. Please take a moment. If you have not done so, do it more for you and for the community. Leave a comment below. What's landing? What are you hearing me say? What's the one thing that you wanted to do that you're going to make a difference this year? Okay, come back next Monday, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, Soul Infused Monday. There's only 3 months left. Let's make them count together. Much, much, much love. See you soon.